Listen, 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 listen. Oh, it's raining. Oh, I'm loving that. It feels so nice and cool out. Hey YouTube, let's walk around my yard. Want to? Let me show you the end of summer. Let me turn you around. Okay. Let's see. This is our end of summer walk around. So everything's gone back here. The beans, I just need to empty those. Let's see. Here's my little cherry tomato plant. I quit picking them because I'm tired of eating them. But there's some right there, still producing. There is my blueberry. I need to get the weeds out of it, don't I? There's the beans and stuff. Here's the cucumbers. It rained last night. I probably have 50 million on there. See, they cut these side down. I had 4 cucumber plants, and every time they've cut grass next door, they've cut down. Now see, they don't want to cut that, but they want to come over here and cut my fence. So I don't see none in there right now. I just picked some, but it rained last night, so it might be about done. Actually, I'd be happy if it was done. But it's going to rain this week. Look, it's going to produce some more. So let's see. There's a ground cherry. I don't really like it on the ground because, see, you can see them on the ground, but they're hard to get, and I'm just not worried about. I'm over the ground cherries. There's my elephant ears. All right, let's see. Look at this, is pretty, isn't it? That's I think it's a dahlia. The lady I work for, she gave it to me. It's pretty big. She said it'll come back next year too. So that flocking is done. Wouldn't hurt for me to get out here and weed, but I'm not doing it. Let's see. That rose bush is coming back. I had that sunflower there, and I read somewhere, look, it looks like my daisies are going to come back, and it said that if you plant a sunflower, then it sucks up, it gets all the good stuff out of the dirt, and stuff around it doesn't want to. See how this has fell over onto the flowers? Looks okay. She's pretty. This one always looks bad. I need to dig it up. She looks pretty. And put one of these big ones. I just haven't really done anything. It just is what it is, and that's how it is. I have all kinds of ground cherries and stuff. Like I said, I'm over the ground cherries. I have tomatoes still going. There's some. I still got maters. Let's see. There's my grapevine. I'm hoping next year I might get some. I'm not sure. So here's my get off of there. Here's my let's see, can you see it up close? It is sort of purple pink. It's the shoot, Queen Anne's lace. A little fairy garden. You can't see no fairy stuff. It just looks like flowers. My yard's messy and stuff. I shouldn't be showing y'all, but it's all right. And it don't matter. There's always a piece of garbage in Jen's yard. That's a weed. So here's all the stuff here. There's some Queen Anne's lace. So guys, that's the yard. That's probably the last walk around for the season. Next thing will be Halloween. I don't know. Look, Ben, last name. Here's my hag rock. I've had it like, I don't know, 20, 30 years. About 27, 28 years, I think. Anyway, so that's called, Ben last name's the one that told me that he goes out searching for hag rocks. And I asked him what it was, and he told me what it was. And I said, I've got one of those. So anyway, it's also called Odin Stone. It's got several different names if you Google it. It's supposed to be a stone of protection. I guess the old-timey days, the sailors used to hang them on the side of the ship for protection. You're supposed to be able to look through the hole, and somebody said you could see fairies. I think Ben last name said you could see other dimensions. I think it said you could predict the future. It had all kinds of things with it. If you get time and you're bored, just Google Hags Rock, Hags. So anyway, there's my hag rock. Let's go run around YouTube. I was going to go to the Dollar Tree because I want to get some canned food for my stash, for my prepper stash. And let me hold you while I go around the corner. And they probably got them at Walmart. You know those baby lima beans that they have at the Dollar Tree? I like those. Can't remember the name brand. And then I'm trying to think of some different kind of vegetables. I have the same old green beans and corn and peas and carrots, and I have a bunch of tomatoes and pinto beans, but I don't know if that's really a vegetable. Pinto beans, it's more of something else, it's a protein. So anyway, I was trying to think. I hate canned potatoes. They are just one of the grossest things I've ever had. So I won't be getting any of those, but I thought I like sweet potatoes. I like real sweet potatoes better, but let me hold you. But let me tell you about my sweet potatoes. So I dumped out, I had those 2 5-gallon or trash, Dollar Tree trash cans. Well, I dumped those sweet potatoes out. I should have filmed it. I did. It was beautiful. It really was. And I started thinking, no, wait a minute, I paid $5 for each pot, so I'm already into it for $10. And then easily, a bag of dirt was like $8-9. So easily $5 or $6 worth of dirt in each pot. Plus the initial sweet potato that I bought to make this, put in water to make the slips off of. And I was thinking, Jennifer, you paid $20-25, and I bet I didn't get 2 pounds worth of potatoes. It was pitiful. I didn't get any big potato, just a couple skinny ones. And you know what's crazy is when I grew a half sweet potato in the urn one year on the front porch just for mine. And when I dug that up, it had like 20 long, skinny sweet potatoes. And I ate them. They were really good. Anyway, so I didn't get a bumper crop of sweet potatoes. But I'll tell you what I have had the bumper crop on is cucumbers. I got cucumbers coming out my ears. I can't give them away. They're just rotten. I'm eating them. I'm pickling them. Not like making pickles, but you know how pickles and onions and vinegar. I keep that all year round anyway. But anyway, I've got huge cucumbers. My cucumbers have went through hell. They really have, because I had 2 on the side of where I parked my van. I had 4 of them over on the other side. Well, the people next door cut them all down, and then they came back. Man, they come back with a vengeance. And then they cut 2 more down the second time that they cut grass. They've only cut grass twice. But the other 2 came back, and they are producing so many cucumbers. I could care less if they didn't. And Scotty accidentally cut down the 2. Honey, why you just want to pull out in front of me like that? Anyway, Scotty cut the other 2. So, and then let's talk about my tomatoes. Yeah, I've got some, but they don't taste good. They're, you know, homegrown tomatoes is better than store-bought tomatoes, but I think they were Rutgers or something like that, and I won't buy them again. But I asked Google, I said, Google, what's the best tasting tomato? And it said Brandywine. So I already ordered my seeds and already got them. So I just got them. I went ahead and ordered all my seeds for next year. Alright, I'm gonna go in here and get gas. Okay. I got some gas. Okay, there's a part of me that wants to run in this Dollar Tree right here. I was going to go to the one on First Street because they had a Dollar Tree and a Dollar General all together. You know, like in 2 stores, but it was open between them. They took out the Dollar General and just made it all one big dollar store. But, you know, now where everything is like $5, $10, $8, it's not as much fun to go to the Dollar Tree. You know, you just be throwing it in the buggy before, oh, it's just $1. It's just $1. And then when they did the $1.25, you're like, well, it's just $1.25. You know, and now it's like, I just go in there and get what I need. I don't do that random stuff anymore. I just, very seldom will I get, if I see some little cute thing, I'm sort of scared to go in there right now because Halloween. And I got more decorations for Halloween than the law allows. So, I mean, I don't need anything else. It is so hot. So hot. Get this thing out of my head. I'll show y'all what I got at I did pretty good when I went in there. I did buy a couple more things than what I had on my list, but there were things that I needed. I needed some body wash, and they had some Arm & Hammer in there, and I thought, or something, I think it was Arm & Hammer, and I thought, let me smell it, because I'm all about body wash. Is just, I don't care what it does, I just need it to smell good. And I smelled it and I thought, oh, okay, I can work with that. So now I don't have to get body wash when I go to Walmart. I am starving. I haven't ate anything all day. What time is it? 3:35. I had my pot of coffee this morning, and then I've just been ripping and running ever since. So right now, we are going to go. I got all this stuff that Scotty couldn't take with him out to Oregon. I don't know if I told y'all, my boy moved to Oregon the other day. We ain't gonna talk about that or I'll start crying. So anyway, he couldn't take everything, and he left a lot in my van. So I'm gonna go up here and donate it to Goodwill. I'm thinking about stopping at the Burger King before I go into Walmart. I don't want to buy the store out. I got a certain amount. Oh, it's raining. Put the sun out. Just sprinkling. Stop at Burger King. I don't need to, but I'm going to. Let me get a number 4. Small with a Dr. Pepper.
What number?
4.
Did you want cheese?
No, it's okay.
Okay, number 4, small with Dr. Pepper. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright, would you like to donate $1 to the vans today?
No, thank you. I got more than what I was going to, but I didn't have nothing to drink, and I started looking at the prices, and I thought, my God, it's cheaper for me to get one of those value meals than it is to get like a $2 sandwich and a $2 pop. So we're getting fries too. Right up there's the Goodwill. So I can drop that off. And going up to Big Lots. I was thinking about maybe going to a couple Goodwills today. I'd like to do something with my bedroom. After being stuck in there for 5 months because Scotty was in my living room. I'd like to have a headboard. I need a chair. I got rid of that other chair that I got. I need a chair. I don't know. A headboard and a chair. Maybe another picture.
Dr. Pepper and a Whopper Junior meal. There's that for you. That's gonna be difficult. You need ketchup or any sausage?
Yeah,
today?
ketchup, please.
Ketchup.
Well, that guy was sort of cute. Oh, there's my ex-neighbor. I hope she didn't touch the food. She's nasty.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you.
She was up front. She didn't touch my food. Ugh, that's that neighbor I had next door that was so dirty that nobody else can live in that house now. That's why it's still empty. Not the blue one that I'm always complaining about, but the one across the alley. She was so dirty that house that they can't. Well, that's another story with the landlord. He's a bad guy. Okay. Fries are good. I'm gonna tell you something. My friend Jackie, well, she's passed away. Imagine that. One of my friends been passed away. Anyway, so she could eat like nobody I've ever met in my life. She took down a Big Mac in 3 bites. I don't know, we went back, we got the food, we sat down, we started eating. We're on the L-shaped couch, so, you know. She put that Big Mac in her mouth so far that she had special sauce way back here on her jaws. It was gross. And she, as far as having that much burger in her mouth, she said, chomp. I seen she said, chomp, chomp. Like that. And swallowed. She turned that Big Mac sideways. And she took another bite. And it was like, each bite was like 1/3 of the Big Mac. And she put that in her mouth and she said, chomp, chomp, like maybe chewed twice and swallowed, and then took the rest of that Big Mac and went and put it in her mouth and and then went on with whatever else she was eating. She's dead now. I have never seen anybody eat like Jackie in my life. We went to Golden Corral one time. When you go to Golden Corral, you get a salad plate if you get your dinner plate. Well, that's what we do. So, we got, we're up there getting our stuff. So we sat back down at the table. And, I always make a huge salad. So I always have to cut it, and then you want to mix it up and get the dressing and, So I'm just looking down, I'm just cutting my salad, I'm not really paying attention to anything. And so I got so now I got my salad all prepared. And I put my fork in there and I'm getting ready to take a bite, and I look over. Everything on Jackie's plate is empty. The salad is empty, her dinner plate is empty. And I looked up and I was like, Jackie, where's your food? This is how fast she eat. She had like meatloaf and mashed potatoes and stuff on her dinner plate. I guess you don't have to chew that a whole lot. But her whole salad, it was just gone. All her food was gone. I was like, Jackie, I haven't even took a first bite of my food yet. I hope you don't think that I'm just going to jump up and leave because you're done. She said, oh, take your time. I'll get some dessert. I've never, ever, ever saw anybody eat like Jackie before. Crazy. Ain't nobody moved in your house yet. I like it. Were they? Did you hear that girl? When I said ain't nobody moved in your house yet, and she said, oh, a bunch of crackheads come in there right before we got finished moving and took all the copper pipes and everything. I'm like, yeah, you're the crackhead. Come on. All right, I'm at the Goodwill. I'll turn you around. I am at the Goodwill. And I am going to donate all this stuff. I was thinking about going in and looking and seeing what they got. I'm out of breath. Don't never smoke, kids, or you won't be able to breathe when you're old either. I'm so happy. Okay. Nah, I'm not going in there. Okay. I'm done with Walmart. I got all that stuff done. And my boy out there in Oregon, I hope he does so good. I hope he does so good. You know, anything's got to be better than West Virginia. You know, West Virginia is, we fight every year for Mississippi, mostly with Mississippi, but sometimes Arkansas will be in there too, to see who's going to be the poorest state. You know, you can't, if you're, you know, if you're in the poorest state and then you keep complaining, there's nothing here, there's no money here, there's nothing here, then get out. Go to a blue state. You know, all the red states are underwater. The blue states are making all the money and sending it to the red states. So go to a blue state. Go where they've got a Democratic governor, where they're making money. It sure ain't here. People vote against their interest here all day long. They don't care. Poor old West Virginia, they just... Okay guys, this is all I got for my, I just got 4 cans of this, $1.25. That's pretty cheap. It's cheaper than Walmart. Here's those lima beans that I like so well. Some people call them, they call them green beans down south, but I call them baby lima beans. I only had 1 can, and that's really why I went there. So I just got a can of mandarin oranges. They were $1.25. And then I got a can of pears. So that's all I got. I got me some gnocchi. I love that gnocchi. And I did get some for Halloween. I got a couple pot holders, but I need an extra pot holder. So anyway, that's all. I didn't do. Well, here, look. I want to show y'all. There's my tomatoes. Look, those. Anyway, look at these big old cucumbers. Look at these big old cucumbers, how big they are. They're huge. So, and here's my little sweet potatoes. I got, like, let's see. I got them in here with my regular potatoes. There. You know, that was it. That's all the sweet potatoes I got out of all that mess. But you know what? It is what it is. I have some sweet potatoes. You know, I will eat them. But I'm going to go ahead and I want to put those. See, my cabinet's almost full. I can almost not get anything else in there. And actually, it's got so much stuff. Let me show you something. It's probably messy down here with cat food. But it broke And Scotty, the bottom of it broke. You can't tell, but Scotty put pavers underneath there to hold the bottom of the shelf up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my little canned food in there, and this is probably the last canned food that I'll be able to fit in there. So I'll have to find me another place to start storing stuff. It's packed all the way to the back. What do you think, Butter? I got that at the Dollar Tree. Not this time, but the last time I went. The battery goes down real fast. Which it doesn't walk real fast anyway. I'll tell you what. Are you done with it, Butter? I don't like that. I don't like that. Look, the fingernails are pretty cool. I don't like that either. I don't like that they Frankensteined a hand. You don't have to Frankenstein a hand, you know. But I thought about getting some some peach color paint and painting over the red. I don't care for the red on there. But anyway, there's the little thing. It's sort of cute. What do you think? Huh? Oh, it's not going. I was trying to raise the rug. It won't go past the rug. Oh, there it goes. So anyway, there's a little thing from the Dollar Tree. It's sort of cute. Hey YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my little video. Look at Butter. Butter, look at the camera. Look at the camera, Butter. Show them how pretty you are. You're not going to? You're not going to cooperate? Cooperate. Are you the best boy? Huh? You're going to lay like the baby. Because he is a big baby. Look at his face. Look at him. Look at that sweet baby. Butter, right? Are you the sweetest baby? Say love me, Mom. Don't be looking at the camera. I need the love. I need the love because I'm such a good boy. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I never make half-hour videos, but I haven't put anything out for a while. Right? Right, big boy? So, anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, YouTube.